All right, chat. Let's see what this is about. I feel like Hulk's gonna win. I don't know why this is happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like there's some version here of this one too, because I guess this is better framework here. I feel like Hulk's going to win.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Who won this? Okay, Hulk.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the
Radiation
Gamma
monster
Bomb.
versus
A weapon
Radiation
designed
monster.
by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went up,
I
Bruce had to be a hero and save some
but
dumb
no,
schmuck
bro.
who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk, a pissed-off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men,
Yes.
the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger.
Wait, what the fuck? I mean, you know, to be fair,
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than.
I mean, why not? Special notation, even. You know what? I'm not. Listen, we have shows to watch tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna let this cook. I think.
10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't
Maybe.
make him angry. You
Allegedly.
won't like him when he's angry.
But it's
Big
even
stupid
more complex
lizard
than
versus
that.
big
Banner
stupid human. No, bro, we can make it parallels we want to. I think it's still dumb, but either way, we're here. It's not dumb enough for me to not watch it.
suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
There's a clown Hulk. There's an It Hulk. That's fucking terrifying.
Like Joe Fix-It, the original Grey Hulk.
Joe Fix It. That's a nice ass skin of my rivals.
He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Oh,
Jesus.
holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also
Savage Hulk.
developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk.
Professor Hulk looking kind of smooth, actually. This nigga, what the hell? Hold up. Yo, Professor Hulk needs a whole edit. Are you serious? Look at this nigga. You crazy? Professor Hulk? Look at him. Damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know I'm deviating. Blue shirt guy. Yeah, bro.
With Wells Fargo Premier.
Trying to do a meme again ad. I'm getting cucked by the system. This is lame. But that's okay. Because I watch an ad now and Angel sings. Bro, hold up. Nah. Hold on. Bro, wait a minute. Professor Hulk is kind of crazy. With the right music and an edit, you get the clips rolling together? Nah. Professor Hulk?
This would be the Professor Hulk. A balanced.
Okay, no. Whoa. Aura complete diminished. Not MCU. Not this trash. Nah, not this fucking piece of garbage. This. Smooth with it, dude. He has the old school pencil on his ear. Smooth with it. He has that little string over his forehead. Smooth with it. Professor Hulk is the truth right here.
A balanced
Trash.
blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you...
Gamma radiation manipulation stuff.
The Green Scar.
The World
Green
Breaker.
Scar, World
Bruce's
Breaker.
temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is
Green
strong enough to
Scar.
lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single
Sure.
bound, and
Sure.
shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at
Sure. Yes. Yes. So we went from bounding from New Mexico to Florida. We went from lifting billions of tons. Okay. And also shook all the dimensions. Ah, yes. 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 Oh my God. Okay. The concussive force of their coming together reverberates along the pathways leading from the crossroads to an infinite number of dimensions. Yes.
once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say world breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one
Red She-Hulk.
point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it by himself.
Maybe
Hold on. So
First firmament,
there were chains that not even Kratos could break. The first firmament,
the manifestation of the first universe,
the first universe chains. Eternity, the multiverse, everything that is known. So even eternity couldn't break through these. Who the fuck made these chains? Shackled and hopeless, held in chains in the endless void, screaming.
could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus
Eternity, know it's a trap. If the superflow is destroyed, somewhere eternity grows stronger.
was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it by himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null.
Infinity. I love Infinity, bro. You know what? It'd be funny as hell if someone just said, you know, let's just do a story where Infinity is not actually Infinity. There's actually like sub-infinities. And then there's a true Infinity, which is a real Infinity. But every other Infinity is not really Infinity. They say they're Infinity, though, but they're not really Infinity.
Who killed Count?
Yo, Infinity, that one word just carries so much weight in versus battles. It's insane.
The Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with
True.
that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than
True.
just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from Gamma, he can utilize and absorb it
Thanos! I
and
can't.
other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fate.
Battle on Par Odin Force Thor broke first firmament chains and the pact and whatever that is. Escaped the dimension of infinite, of course, infinite density. What the fuck does it even mean, infinite density? Whatever. Lifted 1 point, like the billions of tons of rock doesn't even mean anything compared to be able to escape out of infinite density. You know what I'm saying? Overpowered the one below all, shook all dimensions, tied to the crossroads, defeated the Abomination, Gladiator, Hercules, Juggernaut, does that matter? Sentry, Thing, the Avengers.
No
Okay.
wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know?
Just
Down.
And the angrier he gets,
yo, wait, what is that? Let me
the
say
more
that again. Hold
regenerating cells
up.
his body produces.
What is this buddy hopping?
It's weirder.
Boing, 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 boing. Hold on, let me. Boing. 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 That's so shit.
Weirder.
That's funny.
Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read
Like
people's
Superman?
minds? Oh, also, he can see ghosts and
Really?
give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
Bro, that's gonna be Luffy soon. Hold up. Time out.
Them
Isn't that like what's her face? Deadpool, Gwen or something? She left the fucking panel and then Hulk just grabbed her?
into the empty white
Sure.
between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality.
Breaks down reality?
On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some
Oh, the big green door, the spawn in Marvel was also like, yeah, the door to hell, right? Something like that?
or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's
Okay,
trippy,
sure.
But whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple.
Why does the red door lock the green door? Because it stopped?
Times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
Didn't they have him loose to Broly? Or am I capping on that one? I forget. Like, didn't they have him loose to Broly in one of their previous death battles? Now I'm like, wait, how the fuck did he lose to Broly again? Like what? Like hold up. Like, how the fuck did he? Godzilla is the son of the atomic. Just whatever. Just.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this
I love that movie.
Radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom
Godzilla,
wasn't just
-1.
It seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes and the most epic roar ever.
Googly eyes. Oh,
Over
classic.
the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around.
Here we go.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me.
Okay.
Not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of Kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated
Let's see, but the inconsistencies in where he's gonna get that crazy power up. Massive.
Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he can always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly.
Okay, I've not seen that version yet.
Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wave of atomic destruction.
His
Here we
breathing
go.
laser can even break through dimensions, like
Sure.
when he found himself face to face with a giant mech, piloted by Hatsune Miku.
What?
There's also a number of era exclusive powers.
What the fuck? Miku Mega. Okay, sure. Atomic breath, variant laser eyes, molecular beam, spiritual spiral heat ray, adaptive evolution, ambitious nature, energy absorption. I mean, I know like Shin Godzilla gets to a point where like maybe it could have conquered all the universe if it was left unchecked, but we're not there yet. But sure, Miku, why
Godzilla
not?
can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across
Massive.
2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After Charles
No, this is not a feat. Why does he have J's? Oh my god. All right, let's get busy. See you in about 100 years.
Wesley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
Not Barkley feed.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan.
Okay, like, come on. Wait. Okay, now the breadth through dimensions, because like we need something that actually gets on par with Hulk. Oh, also went to hell and fought fucked up versions of God and Satan. Sure.
An event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of
Submit, serve, peace. Submit, serve, peace. What is it?
God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? Gotta want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon,
King
Gigan
Ghidorah,
flew
bro.
from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away. M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away. From the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds.
But is that consistent across all of its feet, all of its speed? Like, is it swinging as fast as it's flying across space and time?
And
Ah,
that
fuck it,
nebula
whatever,
is
dude. You know, I'm done.
30,000 light years away.
I'm gonna lose my
Goji
shit.
got done in
Cause you see it all the time when the people power scale, right? When folks power scale, there's no conceptualization of averages. It's just max power across the board. And something I don't like. Like, for example, okay? Omni-Man in Invincible can literally speed across, like, the cosmos. He can go near black holes, accretion disk, and be fine. He can catch Red Rush, for fuck's sakes, right? But this same Omni-Man gets, like, pincered or he gets beat down by the cyborgs that Cecil had on deck. It's like, how the fuck does that make sense? Because there's averages here. What's like the characters can sometimes do that, but it's not all the time, right? It's like when they do that, you have to assume that at a baseline, they're not doing that because you have to account for the times when they don't do that, even when they are trying extremely hard in a fight. So that's why it's like, oh yeah, the guy swings. Well, because the guy could actually travel from, planet X to planet Y, which has a 100,000 light year distance, and he did that in 30 minutes. That means that when he flicks his finger, he's also flicking his finger at 15 million times light speed. No. Either way. That's what I think.
By the crew.
That's why whenever you see me power scale, I actually like focusing on the baseline. I like focusing on the foundation rather than upscale. But upscale is more fun.
Coolest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret
What?
by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot. His bones summoned another.
His ghost possessed a robot. So even when this nigga's completely dead, he's in the astral plane waiting to just possess somebody.
Other Godzilla.
So even if Hulk does kill him, he's gonna be in a ghost form doing weird shit.
And he rose as an undead revenant.
But Hulk can actually see ghosts through Gamma.
Hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is
They're not the same.
intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's and Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own.
Annihilated Earth with Space Godzilla consistently matches Gigon speed, which again, they're saying is like multi-light speed, destroys universes via singular points. I missed that part. Survived multiple black holes, tanked a planet-busting meteor in the final wars, defeated...
And sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas. The monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question.
Shin Godzilla.
How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs, Wiz, obviously.
No.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our
Oh, this one? This one was bad. I didn't finish this
reality,
one.
what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly. What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point. Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by...
Wait, okay, because I didn't watch, I didn't finish this one, but that's the guy we're looking to talk. So his existence just starts to like radiate or wait, hold on. He's a higher dimensional alien that comes down to Japan to start terraforming the planet or some shit. What the fuck?
Eldritch entity from a
Eldritch? Oh wait, time out, dude. Oh, shit just got dicey for Hulk. They mentioned the word Eldritch.
Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes. We get why that happened, but to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe.
Oh my god, bro. They're not done. Bro, Hulk's gonna win this. Stop lying. The singularity cannot be... Fuck, dude. The singularity cannot be destroyed. It is the nature of space-time, so to speak, that it cannot be destroyed from within space-time. It is like a character in a movie trying to break the screen. The singularity is just a hole given... Seriously, bro. It's like a character in a movie trying to break the screen, but Hulk actually did, though. The singularity is just a whole given form from outside the screen. The characters in the film don't have a hand to plug the hole.
Verse as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular.
Causality.
Sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like,
The individual's teeth penetrate it, but it ignores this fact. It did not even what now? Its body around. I don't know. It simply ignored the fact that it nullified the reality. Okay, sure. All right. Comic bullshit, yes.
they could just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to
I
say
guess now anime
such an
bullshit.
event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer,
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
but not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Thank you.
Look at the skull.
All right, now let's explain why Hulk's gonna win this fight, and then afterwards, let's get into that post discussion. If Hulk loses again, it's gonna be a riot.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Nah. If he had the Broccoli Jays on, he would have won that fight. Cars? For what reason? No value. Looks hella nice though. Looks hella nice. I like you. Whoever animated this, good stuff. Looks very nice. Jesus. I actually like low-key. I like the speed of this. Whoever did this, they're doing this pretty snappy. Very good. Oh, but not the jaws of. Oh shit.
Hulk, time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No, Hulk stays.
Adapt and destroy. Jesus. Oh, they actually did the version of the I almost said blast breath like it's Kaido. They did the version of his atomic breath that you see in -1. Like it's the one that has that sort of speed to it, that sort of snappy effect. Oh.
You think you're strong? I scar the world.
Okay, that's scarred. Sure, and then just regen. I mean, it is a composite Godzilla, so I guess he can just regen if he wants to. Oh, it's gonna fly? We're flying. Oh wait, no, rebound. Use the clap to go back like he's a green meteor. Red? Nah. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of nice, bro. Whoever did this scene, whoever animated this, actually is on point. Let me guess. The plant got destroyed. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. But that was really fucking nice.
Stupid lizard.
Nah, dude, he's dead, but not. Oh, come on. Straight to terraforming. Oh, let me guess. Hulk died from that? Hulk dies from that. Red door, green door punch. I'm back. Because Hulk is also immortal, and Godzilla's also immortal. It feels like we're getting the Courage versus Scooby-Doo.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has...
Days?
I think I understand. I think I understand.
Also, yeah, that's the Marvel's model. That's kind of funny.
It's been days
Dang.
since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading.
Is it a draw? Let's find out.
But we believe we are.
She just got next.
How does it work? Well, smash.
Wait, what's this gauntlet?
How does it work? Well, smash.
I remember Banner could just make things like, what was it? Like, even in the barren wasteland, he made a radio. So I was like, okay, sure. Same thing. Same thing here.
1,000,000,000,000,000 to 1 and rising. That's the odds.
A trillion to
Nullify
1?
the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma.
Like
1,000
gamma.
times. A million. A
Bro,
trillion.
he keeps on breaking the door.
I just need 1.
Eldritch forces. Wow. He said, fuck him. He said, fuck Azathoth. Fuck all these Cthulhu niggas. You get the fist. So Hulk is more immortal than Godzilla. Ish.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
KO! Okay,
Okay.
run this by me. What happened?
It's
Basically, it kind of boils down to, because Banner is smart enough to realize the fundamental conceptualizations of what makes Godzilla Godzilla in truth, he's able to do the same thing that did in the anime, and he's able to make that device from all the materials around him, because even without all the materials, he can still make a radio in like a desert wasteland, you know, from scratch. Same thing here. He made some device that was able to overcome the dimensional gap in some way and then win. Because, sure, why not? I'm unstoppable, an immortal force born from Adam and mankind's pride. An avatar beyond man's understanding. What could you possibly have that can stop me? Hulk has PhD. True. Isn't that lovely?
Complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook
Sure.
the infinite dimensions led
Yes.
to the crossroads. In a
Yes.
straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in
Smashes.
Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament
Wait, Ultima is on par with Eternity? What the fuck? Or at least in terms of their ability spectrums.
An abstract concept of
Changing the reality around him with that red dust.
a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap
he?
in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially
Really?
when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could, and the higher dimension.
Was that actually that's drawn? Okay, maybe I need to watch the anime again. Fuck me, dude. Because what is this? This is fucking crazy. There's an equation for this entity?
Entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar, so both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses.
Marvel Multiverse, Godzilla Oh, jeez. Okay.
Marvel's
sure.
cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas.
Wait. Whoa. Hold on. Fuck, dude. Damn. This is what I'm saying. Woo. And by the way, Sinbad and Magi be like, yo, let's just change all shit around. Keep it simple. Okay, bet. Because you know why? I can change all the gods. Either way, Marvel Multiverse. Oh, I'm going to love it when they do Sinbad inside of a Dead Battle.
By the astral plane,
if ever, though.
The superflow.
The superflow, eternity. Okay, so you have the multiverse that's ascended by the astral plane. Then you have the superflow. Then you have eternity, which eternity is then under the neutral zone. Then you have the far shore, Beyonder's domain, the white hot room, the land that couldn't but shouldn't be. See, now we're just out of ideas at this point in time. And then, ironically enough, the House of Ideas.
Until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Yeah, basically us.
The one below all mirrors the one above all. The below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison,
What?
It's the one below all mirrors the one above all. The below place mirrors the House of Ideas.
But isn't the one above all show better than the one below all? Technically speaking? Because that's actual God. Whereas one below all is like Saiyan. But Saiyan was under God. Ironically enough.
Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't...
Wait, tell him the fuck out.
Does not have the same. In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite.
So Godzilla has wait, but wasn't the idea or the concept that the Eldritch entity that Godzilla was coming back from a higher plane of existence? So wouldn't it also be outside that paradigm too? Like maybe not as far as like, the land that couldn't be but shouldn't have been, but wouldn't it be like at least on the tier of the astral plane or the superflow or eternity? Because it's a being on a higher dimension, no? It's on a higher plane of existence other than outside the multiverses, no?
Until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not on the same layer of the House of Ideas, but...
The one below all mirrors the one above all. The below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and...
Hold on, but couldn't you argue that all of this would fall on the prospect of the Eldritch entity's domain? Does it need to have multiple layers to be just on the same scale? Higher planes are not relative unless stated directly to be transcendent or said to be specific. But hold on, though. But, because now I'm confused. Because didn't Godzilla go and fight against Satan and God? Like, Godzilla went to fight against both God and Satan, which would be higher planes of it. I mean, I guess that's not stated, but isn't that assumed? That hell and heaven would be higher planes of existence and not multiverses? Yes, no. Yeah, this is a mega nerd shit, but I mean that's the point of, that's the point of all this, isn't it? No? Satan and God in one universe, not the same as another. That's weird to me. Because you could argue that, okay, because the way it makes it seem here is that because there's multiple layers to their transcendedness, that's why they're on a higher transcended level. But that may not necessarily be the case, because who's to say that it's actually, they have more layers, but who's to say that this all can't be under the paradigm of this Eldritch entity? You know what I'm saying?
Below. This means the
hey, truth is all blue no upscale. Bad.
Vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place,
Hulk broke through Pactum, whatever that is, an unbreakable contract of reality set by the eldest child of Mother of Horrors, an entity beyond existence, and the older and older than the one above. What the fuck? There's an entity. Wait, I thought one above was God. There's something that's older than God. Considering the difference in scale of their cosmologies, this outclasses even the most charitable interpretations of the entity in singular point.
Could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens
That's not enough, really, to be able to leave the comics or grab through the comics and gutter space is not enough to actually be the entity.
he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time?
A dimensional rip in space-time fabric of the very universe, manifesting itself as one of the most powerful and dangerous creations on Earth. A nuclear reactor.
Like the diagonalizer, who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. Like the dimension calculator. Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out
See?
of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe, and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The
PhD. The winner is Banner. Sure, the winner is Banner, and the apparently this Ultra entity had no idea how to even fight that shit.
winner is Bruce Banner.
It's fucking Banner, bro.
Next time on Death Battle.
Maka from Soul Eater versus the one girl from whatever I forgot her name. Ruby, that's her name.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
All right, I don't know anything about Ruby, but I love Soul Eater, so Maka all the way. Okay, battle of bullshit attrition. Yes. It's just that it depends on your ability to actually. To me, I think it's a bit weird because I would argue that okay, just because they're layering more of their extra dimensional hierarchy doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be better. But I guess they assume that it's just better because it's more layered, I think. But I guess if Hulk did break a contract with an entity that even predates the one above all actual God, and he broke that contract, then I guess it would apply the same here where he could also break whatever bounds Godzilla, I suppose. In conclusion, how does it affect LeBron James' legacy? Pretty well, actually. Pretty well. All right, let's get into some animes. First is going to be Dr. Stone. After that, though, Wheel.